guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making biscuits and sausage gravy. I just really had a taste for something hearty. Normally I'll just have some kind of lunch for breakfast, or I'll have pancakes or waffles or something like that, but I just wanted to try something different, and I saw this on Pinterest. It doesn't really say much on there. It's just basically a picture with everything that you need on the picture. So it doesn't have like any cooking instructions, and when you click the link it doesn't say anything. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and wing it. The recipes say that you need almond flour, some cream cheese. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think it's called xanthan gum, and I think this is used as like a thickener. I found this at Winco. And you'll need salt, some eggs, baking powder, garlic powder, that's optional, cream cheese. You'll also need some butter and some shredded cheese. And thank goodness all of these things I kind of already had on hand. Just from being on keto, I had a lot of this stuff already. The only thing that I don't have that I'm kind of worried about, because it is a gravy, is, oh, and also you'll need your meat, whatever meat you choose to use, which is, the recipe says 1 pound of pork or turkey sausage, and I'm going to be using 2 of these Farmer John pork sausage, so it'll be a little bit over 1 pound, because this is only 10 ounces. So I'm just going to use 2 of these and make it 20 ounces. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that I don't have any pepper, and it is gravy, so you want pepper in your gravy. But you know what, I'm just going to wing it, and it is what it is. So if you want to see how this turns out, please stay tuned. Okay, so it says 1.5 cups of almond flour. So this makes about 12 muffins. Okay, about 1 cup. Here's our half. And today I'm using the Bob's Red Mill Superfine Almond Flour, and I got this at Stater Brothers. I've also gotten it before at Winco, but at Stater Brothers it was cheaper. Okay, so it says 1.5 cups of almond flour, 2 eggs, one-third cup of sour cream. Actually, it says 4 tablespoons of melted butter, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop some butter in the microwave. I like that it has this measurement on there. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically a half a stick of butter. Okay, so while the butter is melting, I'm gonna go ahead and get our 1/3 cup of sour cream. I'm just gonna use a spoon to kind of put it inside the measuring cup. Make it a little bit easier. Girl, this is the most irritating microwave of all times. I swear it'll just keep beeping. Okay, so that's about 1/3 cup. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I'll be using this kind. I got this from Walmart. Okay. Also says 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is optional, but for me that's not optional. I gotta have some seasoning, because sometimes these like nut powders, they just have no kind of seasoning to it. So I'm just using this generic brand of some garlic powder. Oh, it says 1/3 cup of shredded cheese. So I'm just gonna use that cup that I had the sour cream in. have all our, oh wait, I forgot the melted butter. Here's our melted butter in a cup. I'm pouring all that in there, all that goodness. And that is pretty much it for the biscuits. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good mix with my mixer, and I'll be back to put them inside of the muffin pan. Okay, you guys, so this is what the dough is looking like after it has been well mixed. It's a little looser than actual dough, so I guess we'll just see how it turns out. But this is it. Okay guys, so here is our muffin pan. I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to put in there. It says it's supposed to make 12 biscuits, but it's not that much dough here, so I have no idea. I'm gonna just try to start with like 2 scoops per cup, and I'm gonna spray it with some cooking spray. Okay you guys, so this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in the oven. It doesn't give a time frame to keep these in the oven for. Like I said, the recipe was just super simple. So I'm just gonna keep them in here until they're golden brown. That's what it says. So this is what it's looking like. So while our biscuits are in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cooking up this pork. And again, this is 2 rolls. Okay you guys, and our biscuits just came out the oven and they are looking right. Do you understand me? They are looking right, nice and golden brown. So y'all, we about to see what it do, y'all. We about to see what it do. Okay, now that it's all done, I just went ahead and drained it. And I have a pot underneath here catching all the grease, so that's that. Okay, so now it says to add your cream cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead, it says you can add 2 to 4 ounces of cream cheese. Since I have more sausage than the recipe calls for, I'm just gonna go ahead with the full 4 ounces. And I don't know how this part is supposed to work. Oh, let me try to lift this up a little bit. There we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this cream cheese into the pork until it starts to melt, and then see what happens. Okay, so right now it is just looking like pork and cream cheese. Like, I don't know where the gravy part is coming in at. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. Girl, oh no, I'm supposed to add heavy whipping cream. That's what that is. You know what? The recipe said HWC on there, and I was like, what is that? Okay, so it says, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to cover this with 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream, of which I don't think I have 16 ounces. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Hold on. Well, I got some though. I have this here, so you're gonna need heavy whipping cream also. Alright, let me pour that in here. I'm just gonna eyeball it because, girl, ain't nobody got time to be trying to measure out. No, 16 ounces. Oh, now I see the gravy forming. Okay, okay. Now, this is where the problem lies. I have no pepper. Like, this gravy is white as hell, okay? I'm like, where? I need some pepper. I might have to go to my neighbor's house. Like, excuse me. Do you have some pepper that I can use? That I can borrow? Oh my gosh. I can't with this white ass gravy. Okay. At least we got the consistency going and it looks like a meat type of gravy. This is what it is looking like so far. It looks very delicious, but I need me some pepper. You know what? I might just put some garlic powder in there and call it a day because I am ready to try this out. So you guys, don't forget 16 ounces of the heavy whipping cream. I didn't know what the heck that meant. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find some pepper and I will be back. And I don't even think that the xanthan gum is needed, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add it because the recipe says it calls for a half a teaspoon of the xanthan gum. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a taste without the pepper and see if anything else is needed, because this is looking hella good. Hella good, girl. I'm like, what? Come on, gravy. Yes. Girl, hold up. This is very rich and delicious. It's actually almost a tad bit. It's a ton of salt from the pork. So whatever you do, do not add any extra salt to this or it will be salt overload. Right now, it's almost on that borderline. But I'm thinking once you put it with the biscuit, it will probably like even it out. So it'll probably even it out. So this doesn't need no more seasoning. It don't need no pepper. It don't need nothing. I'm gonna leave it just like that because I think that the pork seasoned it well enough. So once again, here's our gravy. And here's our biscuits. And I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up. Okay, you guys, so here it is. Oh, this is looking so bomb. Like, hold up. Here is the moment of truth. Ooh, that looks soft on the inside too. It's not all dry. Come on. Here we go. Oh my God, you guys. I can't even talk. This is sinful. Look how moist it looks on the inside. Like, not no dry ass biscuits. Bomb cutting just like cake. This is this is maybe the best low carb recipe that I've ever tried. The only thing I can say is be careful, don't put any extra salt or anything in the cream sauce and the gravy, because the pork already has tons and tons of salt. So like I said, I think that the bread and the sausage kind of balance each other out. So the sauce, when I tasted it by itself, it tasted a little too salty for me. But once I put it with the bread, it's a perfect match because the bread isn't salty and kind of soaks it up. So this was absolutely delicious. Like, this is going down in like top 5, okay? Top 5, very, very good. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to leave me a comment in the description box below and let me know something that you might want me to try next. And until my next video, have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.